What's up, traders? I want to talk about the stock rkda. As you can see over here, this thing's turning into a supernova. So I want to talk about what I did yesterday on that video, what I talked about, and I want to talk about the potential of what the stock can do. So if we go to what I talked about yesterday, I talked about if this stock gaps up, I want to see how it reacts to this 591 level and the 790 level. So if you go back to the, well, I'll just tell you right here, when the stock gapped up, if it holds a 591 level, it's very bullish. If it can't hold, if 591 turns into resistance, that's bearish. And what's going to happen? It's going to be on its way back to filling this gap at 451. So if you go in the 1 minute, you have to watch my video from yesterday if you didn't. But I'm trying to make this clear to new traders. So if you're buying the stock at 591, that's your buying point. Your stop is 574. So if you buy 591, if you see how the stock reacts at this, pops up, comes up to 685, pulls back. Where does it pull back to? Right here. Almost 590. Higher support. Pops back up, comes back down. 591 is acting as support. So what's going to happen? The stock is going to push higher. So stock pushes higher to 735, pulls back to 647. Why do I have 647 mapped out on the key level? I'll show you. Look over here. 647 is the high of this candle. Once it breaks this candle, two things are going to happen. It's either going to be resistance or it's going to be support. If it turns to support, the stock's going to push higher. So we'll go back to the 1 minute. So what happens at the 647 level? Acts as support. Bounces, 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 bounces. This is a huge support. And then after hours, this thing rips. So the 790 level was the next gap waiting to be filled. Right over here. 790, right here, that was the closing price. So that's the next gap to wait and be filled. So once that gap gets filled, same thing. If it breaks above it and holds above it, it's bullish. It's going to continue to go higher. So let's go over to the 790 and see how it reacts. So right here, it breaks 790, pulls back, retest, and right here, it holds almost $8. And you have doji sitting right here. That's very bullish. These candles, these dojis, at major support and major resistance, it'll tell you if it's bullish or bearish. Right now, this thing is fully bullish. So after market, you seen what happened. Goes to the 890s. Why is that 890 so huge? Well, if you look at this candle right here, the high of this candle, 884. So it broke the high, and we're gonna have to see tomorrow if this level right here, this 884, is going to act as resistance or it's going to act as support. So yesterday I was talking about I would like to short this stock, but I said the only way I'll short it is if this 590 level becomes bearish, which means this: when it hits 590 to act as a resistance, and it would come back down to fill this gap at 451. So tomorrow what I'm expecting is I'm going to watch this. 890 is the new high. If this 890 is going to turn into support or if it's going to turn into resistance. If it turns into support, where is the stock headed? The stock is headed to 1040s. How do I know that? The chart tells me that. The chart tells me where the stock's going to go. So if this stock goes to the 1040s, that's going to be the next resistance. And if it gets rejected at 1040, the potential to short this is from 1040, and this thing closing in the low 8s. That's $2 a share. $2, that's huge. So that's my game plan for tomorrow. My game plan is this 890s. I want to see if this acts as support or acts as resistance. If it acts as support, I want to see how this thing goes, see how this thing reacts at the 1040 level. If it's bullish, well, after 1040, there's nothing holding the stock down. It can go to as high as it wants. So tomorrow's going to be a huge day for the stock. So I just want to put it out there. And what I mean by short selling is when you short sell a stock, you're betting on the stock to go down, and you can make money the same way as the stock goes up. If you long a stock, which means you bet the stock to go up, you make money. And a lot of people don't know, when you short sell a stock, you're betting on the stock to go down. So when you bet the stock to go down and it goes down, that's how you make money. But short selling is really risky. If you don't know what you're doing, I would paper trade it. I wouldn't get an account and try to short sell something, because you can really blow up your account. So if you want to, just, I guess, mentally put a line there and say, okay, I'm going to short here and cover here. So tomorrow my game plan is this. Make it clear. 890s right now is acting as resistance. So if 890s acts as resistance, where's this stock going to go to? Back to 790. If 790 doesn't hold, where's the stock going to go to? Back to 647. But if 890s holds as support, where's the stock going to go to? 1040s. So tomorrow we'll have to see what this stock does, but this thing is becoming a supernova. And what I mean by supernova is this stock went from $2 to $9. That's insane. Huge profit margins. These are the stocks you want to trade. And what I mean by trade is you have to wait. If you're long in this stock, you want to get in low and hold your position, and you see how it reacts at them gaps. When it fills them gaps, you look to see how it reacts, if it's bullish or bearish. Now, if you're short selling like I like to, you have to be very, very patient. And I mean very patient. You might have to wait 3, 4, 5 days to short sell that stock. If you're not patient, you're just going to lose money. So that's my trade recap on rkda. Hope you find value in this. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you traded this stock today, let me know where you entered it. Let me know how much you made. Let me know your plans on this stock. Until tomorrow, peace.